Oh, I didn't switch that. Hello, friends. How's everybody doing today? I'm gonna hop in here with these fools. Make sure we've got everything up and running properly here. And then we're gonna get some D&D going. As you could probably tell, my throat's feeling much better from last time. I did actually end up pretty much losing my voice, so that's fun. But I got better, so yay. Let's see what these fools are doing. So many windows. Okay. Hello, friends.
No. Bye.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Yes. Hi.
Where's the link?
The link. It's the same one. It don't change. It never changes.
Wait for it to be up online.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right, I press the button.
Good work. I'm glad you figured that out. Well, friends, it's been 2 weeks since our previous D&D shenanigans. I am feeling better. My voice is back to normal. For I think everybody here. I don't know if Onos talked to me at any time in between, but I like almost completely lost my voice, and it was bad. Sore throat, bad times.
I recently got sick right after you.
Yeah, so I gave you all virtual sickness. You're welcome.
I'm good.
Oh, not yet. It's slowly coming. But so last time on Starwilds, I believe you all managed to cut a deal with the wonderful Salazarian, or at least not Salazar, Balazar, sorry, Balazarian. That sure, you can watch our stuff. We'll help you out. Hey, Jakob, how's it going, buddy? One second. Sorry, the music is too loud. It's mind flooding me.
We have none.
There we go. Yes, I have to get it set up. It's been okay. Been busy couple weeks. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. Actually, I wonder if I can just go in here. No. To make like a playlist. And just play music. Yeah. Okay. It'll have to wait. So I'm just playing Baldur's Gate music. So just imagine Baldur's Gate music as you have all heard it at this point.
Down by the river.
Yeah, just that on repeat. So yes, you cut a deal with the charming, wonderful brigand that was guarding this road, which, mind you, it is a very well kept road. He essentially said, look, there's some people muscling in our territory. We need you to go stop that. And you guys are like, yeah, we could do that. So you travel through the forest, moving at a good pace. You ended up in a peacekeeper encampment. Come to find out, the people that were muscling in on the territory were peacekeepers. So instead of deciding to try and murder the peacekeepers, you decided to join them. After joining them, you managed, well, I'd say you managed, the druid that was with them managed to convince the peacekeepers that this was a good place for them to come check out, come survey, as it were. And you guys made it back to the camp, the encampment of brigands. And I can't click and watch at the same time. I believe Onos decided to act like he was hurt and like, oh no, we barely survived. Give us our reward. After wonderful decoration from Franklin and Weatherwax. It was very good. Long story short, the Peacekeepers charged the plateau and managed, thanks to Onas's wonderful performance and ability to make the brigands let their guard down, get close enough to fight actually at an even keel instead of from the bottom of a very large plateau.
And I got a cool coin.
You did indeed. The leader slid you a Balazar coin, of which you are very bad at reading tells. So, fighting ensued. You killed many of the brigands with the help of the Peacekeepers. I believe the Peacekeepers only lost one man, but the leader was like, the leader of the brigands said, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good one. And peaced out. So, the Balazars, at least you assume the Balazars at this point, are aware that you fought against them on the side of the Peacekeepers. Or at least figure they're aware at this point. And I believe that's where we ended it last time. Don't think I missed anything, did I?
Nope.
The fact that you still haven't given us a name for our psionic human captain and our rock elf druid.
Yeah, no, they didn't give you names.
I liked Rocky. He was nice to me.
Yeah, I mean, they tend to be. Well, he was psionic, so we'll say that there may have been some things that he picked out of your brain. Other than that, you are all on top of this plateau that is now much more wooded than before as the druid began to cultivate some of the plants that had been demolished as this encampment was set up. The encampment itself is functional, but there are bodies around. If you wish to stay here for the night, you may end up having to clean that up. Wait, I apologize. Did you guys march back with the people?
Yeah, I think you
I think
did.
we decided to go back with them, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind. You guys marched back with the people. And you spent the night in the Peacekeepers camp. Due to the fact that you had Peacekeepers watching out for you, you didn't have to leave a person watching. And you were all able to get fully rested. So, return your spells as they were. And you wake up early in the morning. It's a very cool autumn day. The morning is very cold. Most of you wake up fairly chilled, but refreshed. Even though it's cold out, you do get a bit of a warmth from the ground around you, more than you would expect. And you notice that as you move around camp, the warmth tends to emanate from the large tent. What would you guys like to do this morning? You do have your cart in tow. You were able to bring it with you. Luckily, there does seem to be a small path from your current position leading back to the main road. So you can go ahead and head out or whatever you wish.
I'm taking a quick second to prepare.
I didn't hear a word you just said.
I'm taking a moment to prepare my spells.
Okay.
I just need to pick up this level, but
Oh, do we have to roll dice to rest up?
I'm mentally present in a moment.
No. I mean, you guys fully rested, so you get all the benefits of a full rest. If you're not at full health for any reason, then you'll roll your dice and kill that.
I want to go to a shop. I got a little bit of money.
Well, you are, I believe, about a day's ride.
There's not one in the camp?
A shop in a camp.
A trader?
A trader in a military camp.
What? Okay, there could be.
There could be a provisions.
Yeah.
It could be a quartermaster.
Quartermaster.
Yeah, maybe he's got something.
There's not a quartermaster in the camp. You spend a little time looking around at various tents, but you could tell that this group was kind of set out on this one mission, and then they're heading back. They're not meant to be out very long.
Okay. Well, then I'm good.
Everybody's kind of in charge of their own equipment. Oh, sorry. I forgot to flip the thing over.
Okay.
There
I'm
we go.
spell good.
Okay.
I would
Um,
like to check on my barrel of ale. Is it still mostly full? Or does
I
it
would
feel
assume,
mostly
unless you
full?
drank.
Well, I didn't know if the bandits drank it while we were gone.
They did not. True to their word, as you inspected your cart on the way back, they did not take any of your ore, at least not that you could tell. And they did not drink your ale.
Nice.
They kept their word.
Was there a way to check and see they didn't put a tracker on the cart like they did on Onop?
Give me
feel
an
like
investigation roll.
The card have
Sure.
exploded. I guess it could have been non-magic.
I don't see the investigation, my friend.
Sorry. I have first edition D&D burned into my brain, so I just throw out the names of what they used to be. Let me we got
I have
Also,
Arcana.
no. We're gonna do give me a perception check.
Also, as far as long rest healing,
Yes.
I thought I needed to get Franklin to heal me if I didn't have any more con. Which I don't have enough con. To
I think you heal back. Sorry, path. I believe you heal back your con mod minimum of 1, right?
Yep.
Let me just
I'm at 6 now.
Constitution modifier multiplied by your level.
I'm at 6 now.
That is a 14 perception check. Chirp, as everybody else is kind of packing up their stuff for the evening, you have an idea that might be good to like look the cart over. And you take it a good time. You check the wheels. You check the machinery, magical orb thing that's pulling it. You check some of the crates, but you don't manage to find anything out of the ordinary.
Sweet, no explosives to set off our magic powder.
That you're aware of.
Hey, Franklin, could you take a look at this? And I point at a very, very large bruise across my torso.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
Oh God, put
And
a
I
shirt
kinda
on.
Poke. Like,
Yeah,
I think something
I'm
might
gonna
be
go ahead and
broken,
pull
I'm
out.
not sure.
I'll go ahead and pull out my healer's tools
Okay.
and start doing what I can for that.
All right.
Ow.
What was it again? It was
Medicine.
medicine. That's right.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
Hey, we still got it.
I believe that is a double success.
It's not a crit.
No, it's not a crit, but on a 20,
Oh,
For the bruise, I am doing an old trick my mother taught me, and I took a half of a lemon and I started rubbing it on your bruise.
so no,
so exfoliated.
first off, I will say, Franklin, when you are doing a heal check, you have the ability to do a check against a 15, 20, 30, or 40. You have to make this choice before the roll. If you do a 20, it's your normal 2d8 of healing plus 10. So, just so you know for the future.
Okay.
As of right now, that was just a success on a 15, so she heals for 2d8.
Hell yeah.
How would you ever get more than 40?
Legendary
Yeah.
shenanigans.
Not a slash. That's a slash.
13.
Oh, I'm at full. I
Okay.
only needed 8.
So, Franklin, you look at the bruise all on her skin, and you're like, man, she looks super tenderized. You know what really works on tenderized meat? Lemons. So he pulls out a lemon, slices it in half, and rubs it over the wound. Luckily, the lemons he had actually kept chilled, and the chillness of the lemons helped reduce the swelling.
And I don't know if it helps, but muttering under my breath, probably to the point where Weatherwax doesn't even hear what I'm saying. I am just kind of like hoping and praying to my personal deity to help.
I really hope this works, or she's just gonna hurt and smell like lemons.
I mean, there's worse things. to
Who is
smell
your
like.
personal deity, by the way?
Eris still.
Eris. Okay.
It's the opposite of Wendy.
Get out.
Thank you.
I'll be here all week. All right. Anybody else need anything taken care of before you break camp?
Ready to party.
All right. So you all break camp, got all your stuff packed up. You start making your way back towards the town through the a nice well-trodden path here. Some of the peacekeepers nod you off as you move outside of the ring of the encampment. However, the leader and druid do not come out to see you off.
Aw.
Moving through the forest. You're making fairly good time on this path. Who is in control of the little orb?
The little orb. You mean the boulder pulling the wagon?
Yeah, it's a little orb. It's like a metallic orb.
I think.
Yeah.
Franklin was
That was
driving
me.
before. Yeah.
Franklin? All right, Franklin, give me your survival check.
Ugh.
Not like this. I'm gonna open up the list of skills on my other monitor, so I.
Uh-oh.
We're all gonna die.
Uh-oh, we're dead.
Nice. So
Franklin, we're good, right?
you're all
Yeah,
moving
no,
through the
exactly where
forest
I'm at.
at a fairly good pace, following this path. You notice that Franklin is really starting to get a hold of this whole hand controls for this orb. He's making it do little tricks. He's making it do a little spinning around in a circle, and everyone's like having a good time. And you reach a clearing as Franklin is still messing around with this orb, and he's like making it stand up on it, like float a little bit, so the cart kind of tilts back. And you're all like, "Oh, this is really fun." And then you realize you're in a clearing in the woods. You don't really know which direction you came from. You don't really know which direction you should go next. And judging by the position of the sun, which is directly overhead, you don't really know where you're at.
I would like to pull out my compass.
Okay. Your compass points north.
All right, and I and I very sheepishly and calmly look over to my friends. Do we know when we're supposed to arrive, approximately?
Do I
No
know
idea.
actually? No, wait. Do I know exactly what time we should be arriving?
Well,
If I knew exactly
you left
when
camp
we left?
around 7 a.m. ish, 7:02,
Thank you.
and You know that last time when you walked on the completely paved road, took you almost a full day's walk, about 8 to 12 hours, to get to the Dwarven encampment. So, based on your position of where the encampment was on the map that you saw, you vaguely recall that it's probably about 8-hour walk back to not necessarily the road. It's probably closer to like 2 or 3 to get back to the road, and then 4 or 5 to get home. You've been walking for about 2 or 3 hours now.
Okay. We're not.
I'm gonna level with y'all. I lost the trail. I don't know when I lost the trail, but it's gone.
Okay, from what I remember of the map, do I know which direction, like, at least the true direction that we should be heading to get to the town?
The bandit.
That's a great question. Give me an intelligence check.
All right, I got that.
Do you?
I got more than you. You got us lost in the woods. And that's not amazing. What do I add? I have a plus. Where's stats? That's a 12.
Okay.
Do I use? Is it worth re-rolling?
You just use intelligence.
I know, but I have a hero point. I would like to know how to get out of the woods. I'm gonna use it. There we go. That's an 18.
Okay. With an 18, you do vaguely recall that map. Mind you, you're not really from around here, so you think that if you go east from your current position, that's probably gonna get you there.
But hold on.
Probably.
So the path we were on, we went northeast to get to the military encampment. And now we've been traveling and we don't know which way we're going, but the road we were on was going northwest. So shouldn't we be going at least west, even if it's no longer northwest, because we've been walking for 3 hours already?
We don't know which direction Franklin's been taking us in.
Franklin, you're never in control again.
I'm sorry.
Can I see the compass, Franklin?
Normally I'm here. Hand over the
we
compass.
I think I remember the map. I think we need to go east. From
All
where
right, the
we're
little one
currently
said
at,
east.
to get back. Do I remember anything from the map as far as any like markers or anything like that I could maybe vocalize to the people who might know the area better, who could kind of confirm or deny my estimate?
You're pretty confident that east is right.
All right.
Sure.
I'm gonna trust. I'm great.
As they are talking, and you're talking about which direction to go, you notice a sound of slithering. And you quickly pinpoint its source. Looking around the clearing, you look to the east, the direction you're going to go. You notice a small hint of movement. A small flash of green. Then after a few moments, you notice that there's another flash of green. And your eyes start to make out the shape of something slithering through the underbrush. And it looks to be a snake, but your eyes surely must be deceiving you, as if this is a snake, it might be one of the largest snakes you've ever seen.
Chirp, what you looking at?
I'm thinking really hard about a map, so I assume I don't notice that.
So I heard the slithering, right?
Yeah, and you saw him. You can tell that there is
I can definitely see him as. But is it? So you know, kobolds are obsessed with worms. So it's one of those things where it's like, is it a worm? Is it not a worm? Is it related to a worm?
It's a snake.
It's gonna eat us.
It's well and truly a snake.
Little kobold is just thinking hard about.
Chirp, you're
kobold
scaring
stuff.
me. What are you looking at, Chirp?
I'm gonna get eaten.
Do you guys
I'm
not
gonna
see the giant snake?
I don't like snakes. This is
You were the
Chirp,
only
I'm
one
gonna
that
kill
saw it.
Can
Did you
I
just say
point
you
it
don't
out?
like snakes?
It's,
Mr. Lizard Person?
it's the character, not me.
We all have our lines.
But your character is a.
Well, it's a snake, not a lizard. Snakes eat lizards.
So, you all,
Yeah,
do you point this out to them?
yeah. I'm like, did you guys not see the big ass snake and the other ones that are kind of semi-surrounding it?
See it? I'm scared.
Surrounding?
Do your ears not work?
I was busy trying to figure out how to get us out of the forest. Sorry.
Chirp, burn them. Do the thing, Chirp.
They haven't attacked me though.
I don't care. Kill them.
So wait.
I-
Is there just one big snake, or did he just say there's a bunch of snakes?
So,
Worm thing.
as you guys are beginning to notice, there's a very large snake that seems to be circling around your encampment. Your not encampment, place that you're currently standing. You do also notice that you managed to pick out 2 shapes. So it does seem like there might be 2 snakes moving around.
Chirp,
How-
I need you to do that fire pillar thing like right now.
How big is the clearing? Do they look like they're just circling around the edges, and we could wait until they're kind of like on the west side of the clearing, and we could kind of.
It looks like
Or
they're
Can I-
circling you.
Can I
lovely.
see if they speak Draconic?
Sure. So you start. What do you say to these snakes in Draconic?
We're just passing through. Sorry if we're intruding. Would it be beneficial if we brought you something? Or if you guys are hungry, we can share something with you instead of you trying to eat us.
The snakes don't respond as they're snakes.
Franklin, do you have snake food? Franklin, I'm scared.
They're not moving in quite yet, but they are definitely circling you.
Franklin, throw the beer at it.
No.
No.
Franklin, I'm scared.
Aren't snakes afraid of bigger snakes? And I quickly take out my rope, like I have like rope, and I just put a rope circle around us.
I feel so much safer now. Thank you.
Thank you, Franklin.
It's 50 feet of rope. I just put like a circle around us.
I'm hiding behind everybody, by the way.
Are they like very large snakes?
They
You said
are.
it's the biggest snake I've ever seen.
From what you guys can tell, as you are standing in a circle, these snakes are pretty massive. You kind of catch the tail end of one as it makes its way all the way around the circle. We're talking probably close to 30 to 40 feet each.
I am going.
Can I sneak
to-
past the snakes?
You could try.
It's gonna be really helpful for our cart. I want to cast Produce Flame. I'm not trying to hit the snakes, but I want to make sure it's landing somewhere where they can see, and I want to see if they get spooked maybe by it. That'd be really convenient for me. Also, I have dark vision, not just low light, if that alters my ability to see the reaction in any way.
All right. Go ahead and cast your produce flame. Oh, I apologize. I have to make one adjustment here.
Franklin, this is your fault.
No. Where is the... There we go.
Big snake.
I do want to prepare like my scorching column if they
Okay.
make any type of aggressive maneuver though.
So
Dang it, I thought one was going to be smaller.
soon as you produce a flame, the first one strikes out at you.
Oh.
And it has a lunge attack. And it hits you from here. Well, I'm sorry. It's going to roll to hit you from here. But it goes to launch you.
I hate this.
All right, guys, it's killing time. We're killing the snakes. I'm scared of snakes. We're killing it.
That's a 24 versus AC.
Yeah, it hits me. It's not a crit, at least. What the fuck is that?
That's better. You take 4 damage. And now give me an athletics check.
Okay, can I interest you in an acrobatics?
Let me double check, but I don't think so.
Okay, well, you just...
Grapple can be resisted with athletics. Let me double check if it can be resisted with acrobatics, but I don't think it can.
I'm very small, if that makes any difference.
It doesn't. Athletics.
Cool. Okay. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You all watch as this snake's maw opens up and completely engulfs Weatherwax. Weatherwax, you are now eaten by a snake.
If it was, like, I started
You take an
casting-
additional 2 crushing damage.
Okay.
Tell me she's in there?
Also, the fangs pierced you, so give me a fortitude save.
Okay.
Okay. You are now paralyzed.
Did I get to throw the fireball before it attacked me? Because it attacked me because I had fire.
As soon as you produced flame, it had a ready action of any fire. What's
This is fucking every time!
I'm sorry.
there's
It's on the sheet.
Ah!
So
I'm never doing
just
fire
to
ever
avoid
again.
confusion, you're rolling as me right now.
That
is
very confusing.
is that happening
yeah.
again? Sorry.
Yeah.
I fixed that a minute ago.
Um,
It didn't fix when I switched. Let me
Is
fix
there
this.
any world in which the fire was in my hand and the snake ate me and now there's fire in here?
No. You know what? Because it was a reaction, yes. You still have your flame in your hand. Let me check something here. It's still chirp. It should be the DMPC now. Sorry, I think I have to do this. There we go.
Thank God.
Ignore the creepy guy watching from the corner. There we go. Okay. So that snake uncoiled and launched himself at Weatherwax, biting her and completely engulfing her. Turn from the inside, double damage. We'll see. So, as I flip this over to battle music, go ahead and start giving me initiatives. Let me start the encounter first, real quick here.
Franklin, you're my worst enemy now.
Don't say that.
You didn't do anything wrong, mostly.
I have
After the
clip computer
snakes.
with me. have to get.
There's no active encounter. Sorry. There we go. Active encounter. Nice. Okay, let me get this music flipped over. Something more battle worthy. Sure, let's choose this one.
What are we supposed to do? Is it supposed to be perception, or are we supposed to switch it to something else?
So for I would say if you're not using perception, you can use dexterity. I guess instead of dexterity, it would be, sorry, let me see here.
My
I'd
con
be
mod
using-
and my dexterity are the same. Well, my primary stat is my con mod for all my cats.
Sorry, for initiative, it would be, actually, I like acrobatics or athletics or survival or stealth.
And that's a 9.
Is that everybody on the list? It looks like it.
It won't let me.
You go first.
I
what's
would
up?
be another +3 on top of that because my acrobatics is a +6.
Let me see if I can edit that. I think I can.
So that would put me at a 19.
There you go. Chirp, you're first.
Yeah. So the one I won't like the one on fire that has eaten her. But I do want to center that on the other one. So if it's coiled up over there, it's not going to see it for me. I just want this thing to literally be centered on it. So it's 10 feet diameter and it's 30 feet high. So it has to make a DC 16 reflex save.
DC 16 reflex save. Okay. Let me roll for this snicky snake. Let me see what its dexterity is. Surprisingly high. Okay.
It's a snake.
I just don't know how to roll with my modifier yet for the spell.
You wouldn't roll. A DC is something I roll against. So he passes. Is it DC for half?
It's sustained, so it's literally one. Each creature in the area takes 1d6 fire damage with a DC 16 save. So I think it is halved, but it doesn't say. And then the whole entire area.
No, it's DC 16 to get out of it.
Okay, so it's the whole area still stays in
So
flame.
go ahead and
I'm
draw where the flame is. You should have the capability to draw.
How can I draw it?
With the pencil in the top left.
I see a ruler. I don't see a pencil in the top.
Did I not give you guys pencil ability? Let me see. Configure permissions. There we go. Un segundo, por favor. Let's see. Everybody should be allowed to draw. I thought you all were allowed to draw. Use drawing tools. There you go. You see it
Ooh,
now?
a pencil.
Use this power for good, lest I take it away. Also, Weatherwax, this guy scuttled up over here with his coil, and you are currently inside of him.
Nice. Nice.
You gonna draw your circle there, Chirp?
You click the pencil and then there's a option. Select.
While he's drawing that, so that was 3 actions to do that. So that is all of your actions, and you Let me just double check. I want to double check and make sure that's half or not at all, because it doesn't say, and I don't like making you lose damage. Scorching column. Success, you take half. Okay, he takes half, so you still roll damage.
Each block is 5, right?
Yes.
So yeah, it's a circle, but it's 10 feet in diameter from the center point.
This is. Isn't there specifically? I can. Okay. Cool. Good enough for me. So Chirp creates a pillar of flame. The flames themselves lick the scales of the snake. The leaves of the trees around it begin to catch fire and burn into ash. However, you notice the scales of the snake are quite hardy. They begin to blacken very slightly at the fire that you raised at its, I was going to say feet, but they don't have feet, at its base. But it's still standing pretty well here.
So anytime it moves into one of these other blocks, the whole area, or what do you want to call it? It takes 1 damage, fire damage, anytime it moves into the square.
Okay, next.
Damage was 5, so what's that? 2? We're not doing half.
Round up, so 3.
Okay.
If
Okay.
I had the fire in my hand when I went into the snake. It is a ranged or melee spell attack. I assume my hand makes contact with its digestive tract.
So you are in its mouth currently. You have not been fully swallowed, but you are in its mouth. And you are grappled. So as a grapple, you can make it. You are the one that is grappled. So you are flat-footed and immobilized. If you attempt to manipulate action, which is use an item or a gesture, you must do it a DC 5 flat check, or the move is lost. So go ahead and roll a D20.
So I'm not paralyzed.
Oh no, yeah, that's right. You're paralyzed from the poison.
Fuck. I should have.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another Fortitude save.
Can I have inspiration?
Because you get one at the start of each of your turns.
That seems like good.
Let's flip over and see what that is. That is indeed a good.
Okay, cool.
You are no longer poisoned.
Okay.
You now can pass a DC 5 check to use your arms, as you're currently being constricted.
Okay. I actually don't need my arms. Because this is just verbal. I'm gonna use dimensional assault.
What about the flames in your hands? You're just gonna let those go away?
Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. I got 1 focus point. I'm gonna. Do I have to roll anything? Nope. So how do I do this?
Okay. I like this.
I can just teleport to any square in range that's within reach of any square that's in range of half of my movement. And then I can make a melee strike against one creature within my reach. So I like to outside of the snake.
Let me make sure here. Yeah, you. Okay, cool. I accept this.
Thank you.
So where are you moving?
I would like to be, I think, behind this snake.
Okay, so, you watch the snake engulf Weatherwax. you see fangs piercing her as the maw closes on her. After a moment, however, you see a shimmer of golden dust from behind this large viper. And out of this shimmer steps Weatherwax. Slightly worse for wear, but not too bad. She's standing. You also notice the snake goes and like golden dust comes out of the snake's mouth. And make your attack.
I have a follow-up question.
Okay.
I don't know if I can spell strike on this or not.
Next conflux spells refresh spell strike. I don't see strike against one, like a melee strike. Does spell strike just replace melee strikes?
Yes.
Then you can make a spell strike.
I think so. Okay. I'm gonna shocking grasp.
All right, shocking grasp.
I'm real mad.
Okay. You shroud your hands in a crackling field of lightning. Make a melee spell attack roll. So I'll go ahead and make that melee spell attack roll.
Where's
Weatherwax, that was cool.
Thank you.
Holy shit!
crit?
That
Did
is
I
a
crit?
crit.
Did I crit? Yes!
That is a crit.
Oh, I get my deadly D8. Oh, that's so exciting. Okay. So I get the damage from that, and then I also get the damage from shocking grasp. Did I kill it? Is it dead?
Was that
Dead.
first 11 doubled? Yes, it already doubled it.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you have your rapier working off of strength and not dexterity. Did you know that?
The hit is dex. You cannot do damage off of strength.
Oh, interesting.
In Pathfinder 2e. I would love if I could have it on dex.
Very well.
And then what do I do for what do I choose?
Okay, so that is 20 damage. You see her pop out of the other side, shimmering.
Double the initial damage. It's another. That's 18. On the shocking grasp. I didn't roll it as a crit. So that's
very well. You see her pop out the other side, and she looks furious. She raises her rapier in the air and plunges it right through a spot of two of the scales of this large viper. You then watch as yellow lightning crackles over all of the scales. The area which she stabbed instantly blackens to about a 5-foot radius all around where her rapier is. As the lightning bolts jump from scale to scale, it goes up into the eyes of this giant viper, and they explode as it collapses to the ground, writhing and twitching as the golden lightning continues to jump between various pieces, and as it fully curls up to die, it continues to twitch.
I
I'm
think
never
you
making her
just
mad.
hear the most guttural scream while that's happening.
Would you like to attempt a guttural scream?
I think I'm going to clip my mic.
Fair enough.
But just like truly like from the bottom of my tiny body, and there's just like the longest, like for the next, if there's however many rounds there are, the rest of these rounds of combat, I'm just gonna be in the back corner being like, God damn fucking, I hate this goddamn planet. Stupid. Why the fuck?
She's stomping around angrily. Yes, that snake is completely dead. The second one, actually, that was 2 or 3 of your actions.
That was 1 for dimension and then 2. Yeah, I'm tapped.
Okay. It is now Onos's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna just move a little bit closer.
Okay.
I'm scared of the snake.
I mean, this one's dead.
The fire is actually having a huge issue. As you, I mean, you can step into it, but you're gonna take damage.
Yeah, I'm good. Well, I got something just for it.
Okay. Onos draws their short bow.
How do I... Oh, okay, I figured it out. Oh!
14. That is a miss, I believe.
Okay.
Giant Viper. That is indeed a miss.
Okay.
You fire an arrow and it bounces off one of their scales. Next. Do another attack.
Sure. Oh.
Onos quickly looses 2 arrows. Tink tink. But they bounce off the hardened Viper scales. Would be the other snake's turn, but he's fucking dead. So, Franklin, it's your turn.
All right. Just shaking in utter disbelief at whatever Weatherwax just accomplished. And now looking over at the geometry horror that is the other side of the battlefield.
I'm gonna need sanity checks from everyone at this point.
I'm quite close, I'm scared.
I'm just gonna cast Scorching Blast onto the other snake back there. I believe I'm close enough. 30 feet? Is that within 30 feet? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, looks good to me. Oops.
Cast. Nope, that didn't do it. Attack.
You're definitely gonna hit Onos with that Scorching Blast.
Huh? Why?
Because you have to angle it like that.
Like what?
Scorching Blast is a cone, is it not?
It is not.
Oh, never mind. I take that back.
Bye. There's so many shapes. What's happening?
There's a lot of shapes. We're learning our shapes today,
It
friends.
took away our ruler, so when anytime you try to use your function now, it pops out with one of these little hit boxes and goes apeshit instead.
Did you click on the ruler?
I don't have the ruler. I have a 90-degree angle now. I don't have a ruler anymore.
Measurement
in front of me?
controls.
You're confusing me, sir. 15 to hit.
15 does not. No, so 15 does hit. 15 is a hit.
Yay!
Okay.
12 fire damage.
On top of the 3 that had already taken. Okay. You begin to pour fire into the already pillar of flames that are burning in that circle. However, your fire, as it comes out, you guys notice it smells a bit of cinnamon. And it does like a little swirl cutting through Chirp's fire. It's a bit more of a darker orange, where Chirp's is a brighter yellow. And burning a hole straight into the Viper. And the Viper collapses as you have melted its heart. As the flames of Chirp and Franklin begin to fall away, the smell of cooked snake fills the air. You notice that where all of Chirp's flames kind of destroyed scale and meat, Franklin's were a lot more precise. And it seems that the meat around where Franklin burned the snake is actually cooked to perfection.
There's no way I'm eating that.
I'm just mentioning it.
Definitely.
I start walking past him with pulling out my knife, and I'm like, yeah, snake is fine if it's cooked right. And I start cutting away like the cooked meat on the snake.
All right.
I'm scared.
Both snakes are dead.
I want some crackling.
Can I say that I successfully was able to get a pound of snake meat?
I would say so. Off of these massive snakes.
Yeah, I don't want that much.
You do all receive 200 experience points.
Yay. So close.
And then I'm gonna go look over at Weatherwax. Are you okay? Do you need? Do you need more attention?
Unfortunately, you already healed her today.
So I can't heal her.
Every 24
Second
hours.
I'm
Aw.
gonna just really disgruntledly pull out a stupid potion bottle and rip the cork out with my teeth and just chug it.
And then
Okay.
I also give you one of my berry empanadas that I made the other night. That does nothing for you other than just taste good.
Thank you.
Chirp. What was the
I would
1d8?
just- No,
It
I
heals
was-
the soul.
I was trying to read my thing and see
Oh,
if
okay.
I could convert my healing potion as well. I was trying to read my consumable and see what it did.
Weatheraxe, would you like to drink your potion?
Yeah. I had a moment of like, oh no, did I accidentally somehow do a bad? Okay. Oh,
Nice.
perfectsies. Everything's fine.
You notice that Weatherwax is still crackling with energy as you step around her. The hair on the back of your arms begins to stand up. And as she drinks this potion, you actually notice that she picks the potion up and the entire liquid inside instantly turns to gold. And she gives it a little sniff, but it still smells like a healing potion. And as she drinks it, you notice that out of her wounds, sand begins to pour. And as the sand falls to the ground and dissipates, after a few moments, her wounds are completely healed.
I have so much to learn.
Okay.
I would like to go pick up the sand that fell out of her wound.
The sand dissipated as it hit the ground.
I would like to look at her in utter disbelief.
Askance.
I
Like
think
I'm just like curiously staring at you.
I don't think I'm at this point paying any attention to anyone. I think I'm just kind of doing some like really deep breathing.
Oh no, me too. I'm
and
scared.
eating it.
And I think, yeah, and just like inhaling an empanada, and then once it's gone, and I think I kind of eventually come back to myself, and like the glow kind of slowly dissipates, and I think my eyes kind of like revert back to normal, and I'm just like, okay.
While she's like eating the empanada, like Chirp is literally like he's holding a potion and he's like smelled it and he's just taking like and then while she's eating her empanada thing, he like walks over to her and does one of the inhale exhales through the nostrils like that doesn't smell the same. Like
Okay, let's get out of this goddamn forest. And I think I just kind of start
I was like,
walking.
Weatherwax, you go ahead and get on the
So
cart
Weatherwax,
there.
as you
Yeah,
come down from your rage, one might call it, you noticed that the path that the snakes were kind of trampling revealed the right path out of here, and one that actually makes more sense now that you think about it. You're going to be going west. And after
was that
about
wrong on an 18? Okay, that's fine.
yes, you did,
Chirp-
as you are not
Chirp
from this
is-
plane.
That's
Chirp is
valid.
100% like I told you west. Like I fucking told you guys west.
And I did officially give my compass to Weatherwax. So
Okay, well, they'll actually now have a compass.
No, I'm definitely taking the compass from all of it.
Someone
Chirp took
else
the
has
compass
the
from
compass.
Weatherwax as soon as he
I
was
think-
given.
all I know is that I no longer hold the compass.
I think I'm much calmer than I was, but I think if you come up and you try and take the compass, I look at you and I'm like,
No, I'm just holding my hand out. Give me the compass. Like I'm literally just holding my hand out. Give me
I
the
don't know that I see you. Like, I don't think I'm paying really any attention to anyone.
I literally was smelling you from like
I'm telling you,
Quarter of
I'm
an
in
inch away.
another world and I'm going west.
You all begin to move
I have
west.
permission to
You
smell
try
first.
and try and pickpocket me, that's fine, but I'm walking west.
I control the boulder and follow.
As you guys walk west for about 30 or so minutes, the sun is beginning to lower a little bit. You're starting to feel a little bit of the aches of the past few days set in. As you finally break the wood line and find the road home. The next couple hours are spent uneventfully walking down the road. Every now and again, Weatherwax, you'll notice that one of your traveling companions kind of looks out at you at the corner of their eye. You notice different looks than before. A little less mocking, maybe a little less levity, and a little more respect, and maybe even a tinge of fear and confusion. You begin to approach the city. The large gates are the first to come into view. The wall itself being massive and completely encircling the city is the next thing that draws your attention. Though you noticed it leaving, it makes an even more grand view as you approach the city proper. The stark white walls are in contrast to the green emerald fields around. You see the spaceport from very far away. The whale ship that was there before has left. However, now in its stead seems almost as though a small castle is floating above. Almost enough to house, you think, a city itself. Other vessels continue to move in and out of the city as you come closer. You notice much smaller vessels, single-man crafts that land all around the city. Approaching, you notice the city guard itself wearing the peacekeeper colors. Multiple men on each side of the main gate seem to be standing relaxed. Moving into the city proper, you notice that the throng of people that were once there have kind of cleared out a little bit. Give me knowledge society, anybody.
Someday I'm gonna remember which tab. Oh,
Are you coherent now?
I'm good. I'm fine. I'm
cow.
great.
Oh yeah, you're more than fine. Shit.
I know about society.
Weatherwax, you get a flash, an idea in your mind, one that is not your own. Today is a special day, and you're not sure exactly what the significance is, but you know that there's going to be less people on the streets as it's a celebratory day.
Like a holiday, everyone's staying home, or like
one where people tend to not work as much. So, as it is moving towards the waning hours of the day and the sun is setting, the streets are clearing out fairly quickly. However, from taverns that you pass by, you notice that there are many more people kind of milling about, drinking and having a good time.
I think I look at the compass and I go, it's a holiday. Which I'm feeling much better at this point. I will hand the compass.
I'm
over
secretly
to
like
Chirp.
looking over her shoulder at the compass. Like, how the fuck did she know that from that? Like genuinely trying to figure out how she knew that.
She hands the compass back to you and you kind of look it over. It's just a compass. Doesn't seem to let you know it's a holiday, but somehow it did with Weatherwax.
I look at the compass and I think as soon as I look back up from the compass, I see Onash just staring at me like, here.
You mean Chirp?
Chirp, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I just see like Chirp like staring at me like, yes. Just hand it to him.
Making your way quickly through the town, you find the Rockburn facility. However, the doors are closed. You notice that as you're approaching it, there's a dwarf standing outside, seeming to be locking up at the moment.
Not quite.
He turns around. Hello? Can I help you?
Yeah, we require payment for this. I gestured the card.
Oh. And on today of all days. He turns around and unlocks the door. All right, bring it in. The Rockburn facility, though stout that it is actually raised, and it's about 5 steps to get to the top. However, the doors are much more than wide enough to facilitate driving this cart through it. However, you would have to get the cart up the stairs.
Do you have a solution for this? I kind of look at Franklin and the dwarf.
No, he looks you over.
Of getting the cart up the stairs.
What do you mean? Bring it up here.
Just drive it.
I control the
I
boulder
suppose?
up the stairs.
You start to, but it's like it's not really getting up the stairs. What are you doing? And he does like an upward motion, and it raises, and the whole cart raises with it. And he gestures forward, and the cart moves into the building itself.
I immediately like put my hand on my forehead, realizing we could have flew here.
He looks at you.
Just,
No. It's only good for short times. Not good to have too much magic around raw aetheryte. You know what I mean?
I'm just muttering about people who didn't grow up in caves, not knowing what directions are.
So, as he,
You don't know where I grew up.
you don't know anything about me.
Yeah, you don't know me.
He moves the cart into the facility. Just kind of the foyer though. He doesn't take it all the way back. That's good enough for tonight. Yeah, walks behind his desk and is like, all right, give me the contract. Names.
I don't know who the contract has, but I go Weatherwax.
Yeah. Opens up one of like this stone cabinet that doesn't look to have any easy opening, but he just kind of touches it and it slides open very easily for him. Pulls it out and he starts flipping through papers. Weatherwax. Is that with a W or two V's?
However you want.
No, how do you spell it?
Try under Franklin Fumbletoad.
So an F or two lines?
F,
All right.
as in Fakin.
I'm not finding anything under V for Vanklin.
No, F.
Oh, F. All right. Here we are. He pulls out Franklin's contract. All right. Says here, good for the sale of. I don't know. You can tell he's like reading to himself under his breath. Advance. They gave you an advance on this.
No.
No, they definitely did. It says it right here.
Okay.
Well, we can describe to him in detail the fact that the Balzan, what do you want to call it? Balazars blocked the road, formed an encampment, and then they were trying to steal everything. So it was worth a little bit more than what they were paying.
It's worth exactly what you agreed for. You signed the contract.
I can't be bothered arguing. I'll just take the other half.
You could tell he's kind of like he's looking out the door and he's like checking his fake watch and look, it is in the contract. That's what you signed. That's what you get.
Although, we'd be out of your hair a bit faster about it.
Give me a diplomacy, Weatherwax. If anybody else has a diplomacy and would wish to assist her, you can do an assist. If you pass the check, you give her a +2. I don't know if that's a 2E rule, but that's a rule that I like.
How do I do that?
You'd roll the diplomacy.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Would you like to use a hero point?
I don't have what I used it on figuring out that you
I have some. Hold on. I got.
Would you like to pass your friend a hero point?
Yeah, I'll pass her one and subtract one from mine. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, thank
Much
you.
better. So,
If I get 2 from Ona, if I don't, then it's
He's like looking you up and down, looking at all of you. You start being like, we'll get out of your hair. And Onas is like, yeah, we'll get out of your hair. Be a lot faster. You can go get some drinking. We all know it's a holiday. Right, guys? Right, guys? Fucking, God damn it. And you see he pulls out like a little stone box and he opens it up, counts out 20 gold coins, slides them across the table. All right, get out of my hair. Closes the box.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah,
Have a
get out.
lovely holiday.
Good work.
Thank you.
And
He follows you all out and closes the door behind you and locks it. And yeah, puts the...
Wait, I try to get his attention before he... Does it work?
Before he what?
Before he closes the door on this.
Oh, no, he was
That's
coming
fine
out
with
with you.
us.
Yeah.
Right, before he closes the door. I thought you said he closed the door on this.
No, he's walking out with you and closing the door behind you guys.
It's party
Oh, I see.
time.
I would like to whisper to him quietly without my friends hearing me.
Okay.
Our travels were rough, and I think I owe my friends an apology. Is there a nice restaurant or an inn nearby that you recommend?
Yeah, he continues closing the door and locks it. Well, the Ogre's Eye has some good food.
Excellent. That's all I needed. And can you just point the direction of said establishment?
Aye, you go down the street, take 2 lefts, 3 rights, and you should get there.
Perfect. And I repeat those exact instructions in my head like 70 times to not forget it. And then I catch up back up with the group.
All right. So,
So
you've all been paid an extra 20 gold for your work. Counting all of your gold
So-
together, I believe you're sitting somewhere close to 50?
Wait, so each of us would get another 5 gold each?
Yes.
in addition to the half we were owed that wasn't advanced?
Yes.
Okay, so we're all getting 7 gold and 5 silver.
Yes.
Thank you for being the math.
And then if you didn't add last session, we got the 6 gold, 2 silver, 5 copper. Not add that.
I did do that.
So, you do know you're getting pretty close to being able to afford passage out of here. Probably about one more job will do it.
I mean, I have 30 gold myself. Everybody else spent all their shit.
2860.
So we're at 47.75. Okay.
About what time of day is it? Is it like sunset?
It's evening. The sun is. It's not quite dusk.
You didn't
But
ask
it's
our
getting
walking
there.
clock?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
It's
Kind of
5:43 during autumn, so it's dark.
I look at the party here, worn and tired and probably dirty from travels, wounded, and ask everyone.
Fine.
I know of a decent establishment down the road here. How's about I treat everyone to a round of drinks and a hot meal?
Promise it's not snake, right?
No, that's for something separate.
I'm
Alright,
literally
I'm
crunching. I'm still crunching on like some crispy snakeskin though.
Yeah, I'm in.
All right.
Yeah,
Lead
I'm
the way.
in.
You guys move down the road following Franklin. Franklin, which direction do you go?
Fuck you! I knew you were gonna do that. It was down the road and 2 lefts, and then it's on your right. I said it in my head. My real life non-Franklin does not know what you
Kenny,
said.
Real
should know what you
Franklin,
said.
give me an
Can you-
intelligence check.
Yeah, I was gonna
Real
say,
Franklin.
Can you roll
Yeah.
to save it?
I knew I should have wrote that down over here eating food. What'd you say, intelligence?
Yes.
Am I blind? Where's my
Probably.
intelligence?
Intelligence is under I for intelligence.
I see intimidation.
It's not a
it's
skill.
under
You got to roll
No.
the stat.
It's not on the
It's under the first tab.
proficiency.
Oh,
It's
I'm
on the-
done.
yeah.
Okay, I got you. How do I? So it's just a +2. How do I roll this? It won't let me roll it, so I'll just do this.
Yeah, I've just been doing
D20
this,
plus 2.
adding.
All right.
Hey!
Franklin! You take 2 lefts and 3 rights, and you find the Ogre's Eye. The Ogre's Eye itself looks like not really a high-class establishment, more about a pretty in quality. However, you notice that the tables all seem to be fairly packed. And the food, the smell wafting out of this establishment is heavenly. I'm talking grease and oil, and just the smell of fried foods is filling the air. You notice that inside you catch a small glimpse as people are running around and plates are being dropped off in different tables. There's a lot of people delivering food, and the establishment's actually fairly big. I'd say it sits probably about 20 to 30 tables.
Does it look like it's like open seating, or is there like a hostess stand?
There is in fact a golem standing at the front door.
You do
He's
know
wearing a
it's
little
made
name tag that says Dwayne.
Dwayne the Rock!
Believe it or not, it is a rock golem.
So I will walk up to the rock golem. I was gonna say, man, can you smell what the rock is cooking? Are y'all all just cooking right now?
He looks down at you. I cannot smell.
Oh. Well, we would like a table for 4.
Table for 4. Give me 1 moment. And you see he like lifts his head a little bit. The wait is 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna count.
Exactly to 5 minutes.
Yep.
You do know we
I'm
walked
trying to know
past the
what time it is.
restaurant and
God.
around the block back to the restaurant, right?
I am not worried about that. I didn't even notice. No, I did not notice.
I think the dwarf was messing with you as it was across the street. So you wait 5 minutes. Weatherwax, it's been 5 minutes.
I open my eyes. Is Dwayne there?
He is still standing there.
It's been 5 minutes. Is our table ready?
He lifts his head. No. And puts it back down.
Well, then how long's the wait?
About 5 minutes.
You said that 5 minutes
You
ago.
can't really give a number with the same error as the number.
My friends, pardon them. They're just tired from the drive. You can't be doing that to the establishment like this. They'll just tell us to leave. 5 minutes to a chef can be anywhere from 2 minutes to 10 minutes.
After another 2 to 3 minutes, he lifts his head. The table is ready. And he turns around and starts walking into the establishment. You notice for a large rock golem, he actually moves very nimbly between the tables, not bumping anything.
Like a bull in a china shop.
And as you follow him through, walking through, you notice that the patrons of this establishment are probably your general workaday people. However, you notice that it's all different walks of life here. You've got a couple more upper class, a couple lower class, many different races, but everybody seems to be greatly enjoying their food. He brings you to a table with 4 seats and gestures for you to sit down.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rock.
The name is Dwayne,
Dwayne
and he
the
walked
Rock.
away. After a few minutes, a goblin actually walks up to your table. She's got a little clipboard, some paper. Hi, what can I get for you?
Was there menus?
A round of ale for everyone, or for this table. This table.
Can you bring me 3?
All right, she writes that down. What else?
I want 2 more.
This,
She writes that down.
The spiciest thing you guys have on the house.
Okay. Give you the lava beetle surprise. She writes that down. Anything else?
You got any bird?
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 Chicken?
Sure.
All right. Chicken fillet. Okay.
Something with lemon.
She thinks for a
Those
moment.
Make you feel better.
Lemon. Do a really nice lemon pasta.
Ooh, yeah.
She writes that down. All right. And you?
Do you have any soups?
We have stew.
I would like some stew.
Very well. She writes that down. All right. They'll be back in just a minute. And she walks away.
Can you teach me that magic stuff you were doing?
What's
What
that?
magic stuff?
Whatever you did to that snake back there.
I suppose I could try?
I probably wouldn't be no good at it anyways, but that was cool.
Thanks. I'm sorry I lost my temper for a
Just,
bit there.
I'll stay on your good side.
I certainly won't argue that.
The din to this establishment is quite loud as people are laughing and joking and having a pretty good time. Seems like the holiday, whatever it is, seems to be one where people go out and enjoy themselves, as you see many people here eating different things. The aromas are phenomenal. Absolutely out of this world. And the goblin comes back bringing 7 flagons of ale and puts them down. All right, they'll be back out with your food soon.
Thanks.
And she walks away.
I'm gonna instantly chug the first one.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
All right. The ale itself is actually really good. You can tell that it's not watered down as you've gotten in other establishments. It is a darker ale.
Are they like full-size pints, or me and Weatherback's
Yes,
like
full
holding
size.
with 2 hands, trying not to spill it?
Franklin, thanks for the idea. I did not want to eat snake.
I think, based off of the excessive size, I might. Can I, like, ray of frost a straw?
Yeah, you can prestidigitate a straw. I'm good with that.
Sweet.
I've already drinking the second one.
Onos is starting to feel it, and he's feeling good.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast guidance on him preemptively.
Franklin, this was a good idea.
A few moments later, the goblin brings your food out. She sets it down in front of each of you. All right. Hope you enjoy. She walks
Thank
away.
you, Goblin.
She stops. You could just say thank you. She walks away.
What the fuck was that?
Kind of
And I'm
rude to have someone just overtly point out your race for no reason.
Okay, I didn't get a name.
You could have asked.
I'm not Franklin.
But before I dig in, just to myself, I will do a quick like little prayer and then start eating my food.
Okay.
I'm
So,
chowing down.
Between
So-
bites of food, I just kind of posed the question to the group of, I'm not really one for coincidences, and we've already dealt with the Balazars twice in one day on 2 different jobs, apparently. Is it
One of
on
those
site
is
for
my
us?
choice.
Like I just don't know, because I'm usually, if somebody doesn't attack me, I don't like to attack until I understand their
Oh.
intentions, because my culture is not the same as everybody else's culture. But they've
Uh,
attacked us twice in the same day.
go. Is
No, wait.
Yes.
They
does
wanted-
everyone know about the coin that the friend gave me?
Nope.
Oh,
Unless you told him.
guys, that guy gave me a coin. Well, look at it.
Who gave you a coin?
That weird dude, the camp dude, the one that wanted to kill us with the ring, and the weird guy.
Why do you have that? He might be able to track us.
He
Can I-
gave it to me. So
Can I take a look at the coin and
You can.
Arcana or occult or cartel it?
Yes, you can knowledge cartel it.
Lovely.
That is a pass.
Yay!
You can tell that this is a Balazar coin. These are used by different members of the Balazar. Depending on the type of coin, it kind of not exactly entitles you to a favor. However, if you're working with the Balazars and you are in, you can exchange this coin for goods and services as well as potentially favor.
I think if you let me, I'll take the coin, and I think I close my eyes, and the little hourglass on my forehead glows a little bit, and it almost looks like there's sand falling down into the bottom, and I kind of am becoming for a moment.
don't get sand on my coin.
I open my eyes, and I relay that information of like, no, I don't think there's any tracking on it. I think it is a genuine favor that you got.
Now look at that.
Man, he's still alive though. He knows we tried to kill him.
It's fine.
I mean,
I just
if a
wanna-
favor's
I
a
just
favor,
w-
then maybe we can exchange it for, calling a truce of sort.
What favor did we do for them exactly? We
Now he gave us a favor.
The coin's a favor. He gave it
No,
to
we-
him after he thought
yeah.
that we all died.
Exactly.
And that he cleared out the peacekeepers. So we have, in essence, an IOU.
but he
I don't
knows
know
we're
how-
all alive, and he
Well,
knows we betrayed
But that
him.
doesn't mean everybody else in the Balasar knows we're alive.
Okay, I'm just asking what our approach is going to be going forward. Because
Probably not the Balasar.
it's going to be either lightning or fire. There's not too many other outlets for me when it comes to this.
As long as it's not Snake.
As you are all chatting while you eat here,
I finished my third beer.
this food is delicious. In fact, it might be the best thing you've eaten so far.
Hell yeah.
Everything is perfectly spiced. It seems as though you can find no flaw in this food.
Wow, these guys know what they're doing.
I need another ale.
Done.
You kind of raise your hand, and the goblin that's been helping you nods her head and brings you another ale.
Thank you. Again.
No
Will
problem.
that item I commissioned be back at the inn by the time we get there?
It's a good question. No, it hasn't been long enough. I believe he said 3 days. It's been 2.
Okay.
I look at the group and I'm like, well, what's the plan going forward now? Are we gonna try to find a place to stay in this town, or y'all want to go camp it out?
I think sleep is a pretty good idea.
I was more thinking dessert, actually.
Never mind, that sounds great.
I like the way you think.
Thank you.
So you call the goblin back over, and she's like, "Yeah, what can I do for you?"
Dessert.
Yes.
All right, we have a very rare delicacy right now. It's actually from one of the outer colonies. It's called chocolate cake.
Huh. I will definitely try that.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. She goes and gets you each a piece of chocolate cake.
Oh, and can we get coffee too? At least I want a coffee.
She looks at you. I don't know what that is.
Oh, right. Sorry. Never mind.
Coffee and ale.
Coffee and cake.
So she brings you the cake. Surprise, surprise. It's absolutely delicious.
Nice.
You are all sitting there. Job well done. Quite full. Feeling good. You notice that it's probably about time to be hitting the road.
Yes. I look at my friend. Like, y'all can go ahead and start heading out. Get out of the crowd. See what you'll see on the street for a place to stay. I'll get the check. The bill.
I need a buddy system right now.
Chirp, maybe you take him, and I'll stick with Franklin.
Okay. Franklin?
Because I don't love the idea of any solo wandering.
I'll just call the goblin over and
Okay.
be pulling out my coin purse.
Oh, you pay at the door.
Wow, fantastic! I'm gonna start walking to the door.
All right. As you all make it past.
On the way
Um,
to the door, just ask Dwayne if he knows a nearby inn.
So as you get come up to Dwayne, he looks at you, raises his head a little bit, looks at you. You, small one, 7 gold. You, drunk one, 10 gold.
Wait, for what?
The food.
My buddy back there said he's got it.
I'm paying.
He
Y'all
looks
go
at you.
ahead. I'll take care of this.
I'll toss Franklin 5 gold though,
Okay.
because I feel bad.
The two of you step outside. Dwayne looks at Franklin.
How much was the total for all of us?
37 gold.
Okay, I thought it was going to be a bigger number.
I was not expecting it to be anywhere close to that.
You did ask for nice restaurant, not cheap restaurant.
Well, he said there was common folk there.
Am I outside or still inside?
Outside. Dwayne's.
Sharp
Should-
outside?
You see Dwayne crack a smile. Got you. 6 gold for everyone.
Oh, what? And I just quickly hand him the 6 gold.
Well, Franklin, you have an extra 5 gold now, buddy.
No, I didn't take your gold.
Oh,
Or you could tuck it back in his drunk
I like
kid.
getting the new people every time they come. Ha.
hey, Rock, I like you.
Have a nice night.
And I walk away like jello-legged.
All right. You guys step out into the cool night air. It's nice after the stuffy interior of that restaurant. Breathing it in, you notice there's actually a sound. It sounds like music playing. You hear the sound of tambourines and drums. You begin to follow them through the street for a moment, trying to get closer to the source, and you notice that there's a small parade going on. It's encompassing the main street of the city.
Guys, we should go join that.
What if we went and watched it?
Well, that's what I meant.
Okay, cool.
You guys begin to watch this parade float by. And I do mean float, as most of the people that are walking in it, the contraptions and different machines all are floating about 5 feet off the ground. You notice that there are displays of magical prowess as people that are floating on the backs of rock platforms are casting fire bolts into the sky and crackling lightning across it. Some are causing big explosions that go into smaller explosions that turn into different creatures and dragons, and everybody's kind of watching with awe. After about 10 or so minutes of watching these different things go by, people performing, there are some interesting machinations that you haven't seen before. Different things that look like golems but are made out of iron. Looks like maybe some solo rideable crafts. you notice people begin to disperse as the last of the performers kind of go by. You begin to discuss where you want to spend the evening. You're kind of just milling about, walking with the crowd. And before you know it, you find yourself in front of me with a closed website. The Landlocked Dream again.
Well, if it works once, it works twice, it works 3 times.
I'm just gonna walk in.
As you walk inside the Landlocked Dream, you notice 2 things that strike you as odd. 1, there's nobody else in here. It's very quiet. Very different from the rest of the inns that you have, seen open and about right now. And 2, in the center, you notice that the kobold that runs the place is kind of sitting at a table alone, drinking. He looks up as he sees you. Hello.
How you doing?
Doing good. He looks at you all very weirdly.
We're tired.
Really?
Well, that one's drunk, but we are tired.
He walks over to you guys, looking you up and down. Just out of curiosity, how did you find me?
Well, big ass building.
I see. You're just looking for a place to stay the night?
Yeah? Stayed here once?
Yeah, we've been here multiple times.
No, I know you've stayed. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can have rooms for the night if you want, I guess.
What's Pathfinder 2e for insight?
It's a great question. Give me 1 second here. That would be a deception roll.
Huh?
You can tell there's something very off. Like this kobold, there's something not right. It's something he's definitely not telling you. And he says, "Oh, all right. You know what? You guys have been good customers to me so far. You can have the rooms for the night. Don't worry about it."
Does it seem like something's wrong and is malicious, or is just like not being spoken?
He seems very confused and untrustworthy of all of you.
Do you remember us?
No, I remember you. That's for sure.
Fey Wild. I'm not the most familiar with local customs. My understanding, today's a holiday. Are you closed?
No.
You seem a little.
We're not
off.
closed. That's a good one.
Okay. That was
Never
really,
closed. He just kind of walks away.
That was the opposite of an answer. That you just okay.
Weatherwax, this guy's weird.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Do you all go to bed?
I'm stumbling to bed for sure.
Very well.
Can I? I don't want to do it like immediately in front of this guy and have him be like, whoa, but like, I think I kind of want to start heading up to where the rooms are, and I want to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
See if there's anything funky happening.
So you head off to the rooms that are to the left side of the bar. This whole area feels very warm, same as it did before. You notice as you're kind of leaving that the fire is not burning right now. As you get to the top of the stairs, you cast Detect Magic. And there's a inkling of magic in the air. Can't quite pinpoint its source. It's nothing too out of the ordinary, but enough that you know that there is magic around.
What's it taste like?
Purple.
So Arcana,
It tastes
not
purple.
occultism.
No, it's definitely arcane magics of some sort. That's but
Okay.
it's not too far above background magic. So like you could tell there's something there, but it's like not like it's not like someone's casting a spell. It's more like just a saturation of the area.
I think if I notice that, I might just do like a little wander up and down the hall, maybe down the stairs. If he asks why I'm doing that, then I'll ask for like a ale or something. Water.
Okay. Does everybody else go to bed? Is anybody with Weatherwax for this?
What happened? Oh, never mind. Okay.
What color were the kobold scales? Did they change in tone since the last
Nope.
time we were here?
Looks exactly the same. Black scaled kobold.
I have nothing to offer with this. I'm just passing out. I'm going to bed.
I was muted, so you didn't hear me, but I was trying to talk to the kobold. I didn't
Oh.
realize the thing goofed up on me, but
Rip.
pretty much.
Sorry, Franklin, say that one more time.
Bed.
Bed. All right. Chirp.
I do have kobold lore, and that's what I
Mhm.
was going to ask about, is checking with kobold lore to see if there's something, or I am trained in it, on, hey, what could this be besides whatever it is he's telling us, because it changed so suddenly type deal.
Go ahead and roll that if you'd like. Seems normal.
My totally just based off of name of place theory is that this is in fact somehow a spaceship that has been grounded and now has the juice to not be grounded.
So, Weatherwax.
E-
You begin wandering. It's not a very long hall, but you walk up to a couple other doors and give them a test, and they're locked. Do you attempt to open any of them? Break in or anything?
If none of them have a higher magic flavor, then no.
Okay.
Like I think I'm gonna wander through pretty much any just kind of common area. So like that hall back down, kind of in the main
Okay.
area.
When you go
but
back
not-
down, the kobold's actually not there. You do see that the door behind the bar is closed, though.
Was it open before?
It was.
I would like to walk towards it, but try and stay in not a suspicious area just to see if it tastes magic-y. If I go in
It
that
doesn't,
direction.
actually.
Okay. So everywhere is the same level of just kind of vaguely purple.
Yep.
Okay. I am mildly disgruntled with this knowledge. Unless rolling an Arcana check would get me there, I guess I will go to bed.
All right. You go to bed, not quite understanding what's going on. Onas. Unfortunately, nothing happens.
What does that mean?
Franklin.
It means exactly what he said. Nothing.
Unfortunately, nothing happens. Weatherwax. Come back to you. Sure.
Okay.
Unfortunately, nothing happens. Weatherwax. As you go to sleep, it's almost like this itch in the back of your brain. You just can't quite put your finger on it. It just kind of bugs you most of the night. You don't get great restful sleep. You just kind of, something just ain't right. So you kind of get up in the middle of the night and you look around, still just take another walk down the hallways. Then it hits you. Everything's very quiet. You realize you can't hear anybody outside. Can't hear anybody in the other rooms. You also realize you've never really seen anybody else in this tavern. But it could all be a coincidence. You do one final sweep of the common room. And there's nobody there. The front door is closed. You open the front door. You look outside. Looks like the same street that was out there before. You close it and go back up to bed. Still kind of an itch in the back of your brain.
Are there windows?
There are.
And they look normal when I look out them?
Everything looks normal.
I think this would bother me enough that I might try some of the other doors.
Yeah?
Not the one behind the bar necessarily, but I think I might try some.
Okay. You go try the rest of the doors that are on the floor. As you open a couple of them, you notice your sleeping companions sprawled out in various states.
Franklin is nude.
Franklin is fully nude. Sleeping with just a cast iron frying pan over his spine.
No blanket.
I am no longer on the floor or on the bed.
I'm not weird, all right? The cast iron and my pack are on, I'm just in the nude. On top of the blankets, it's rather warm.
I'm on the floor.
It didn't make it to the bed.
Or he fell off of it, who's to say?
No, I definitely fell off.
Okay.
I was in the bed.
Trying other doors. You try
really?
all of them. You finally find one that's unlocked. You open it up and you look inside. Looks very similar to the room that you have. A bed, a small chest at the end, a small armoire. Looking through these different things, open the chest, go through the bed, you get a distinct feeling that no one's been here in a while. Other than that, you don't really find anything.
I think I'm gonna go back downstairs and knock on the door behind the bar.
Very well. Willowax. You slowly walk down the now annoyingly loud, creaky stairs. You didn't quite notice it before, but they seem out of place almost. You tiptoe across the now also creaky floor, trying to do your best to not make as much noise, and man, just making way more noise than you expected. You walk up to the door. Thump, thump. Each of the rapports of knocking on this door sounds like a thunderous blast in the dead silence of this room.
Is it loud
The door.
enough to where it wakes any of us up, or is it just that room?
No, just perceived.
Okay.
He opens the door. The kobold, looking at you, slightly askance and confused. Huh? What? What do you? What? Is everything okay? What's going on?
I just couldn't sleep. The magic tastes different here.
Why did you? What? You're sleeping in my inn. Why did you wake me up?
I'm sleeping in your inn and the magic tastes weird.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know.
Does he seem like he genuinely doesn't?
Give me a deception roll.
Okay.
He seems like he might not be fully truthful, but he's also not very happy about being woken up in the middle of the night.
Look, if you just tell me, I'll stop bothering you. But if you don't tell me, I'm gonna keep bothering you, and I'm very good at being very annoying.
And I'm very good at throwing people out of my inn. Why don't you mind your own business and go back to bed? Closes the door.
I am going to just sit down in front of the door.
Okay.
And I'm going to just sit here and just tap a little
Just like a
rhythm.
puppy dog.
I am just like, this is driving me nuts. I don't know what's going on. And it's bothering me that I can't figure it out on top of there being a weird thing happening.
Okay. So you're going to start tapping on the door?
Yeah, I think I'm going to tap a little rhythm that's...
As soon as you tap one more time, he rips the door back open. If you don't leave, I'm going to throw you out.
Why'd you let us stay here again, then?
What do you mean? This is an inn. You were
Let us stay for free.
good customers. You bought a whole bottle of wine for 10 gold. You paid for more than a night.
Does he seem...
He seems frustrated and tired.
I went to go pee and I heard the conversation. Can I join?
I mean, sure, if you want.
I'm interested.
Okay, Onas stumbles down the stairs. And the guy looks at Onas. Yes?
What's happening here?
Your friend won't let me sleep.
Well, what's happening?
The air tastes weird.
What do you mean the air tastes weird?
It tastes purple and organic, but not in a specific spot.
Well, come on. I don't remember your name. I'm sorry. Why does it taste weird?
Did you just call her Kobold?
No. The thing guy. I don't remember his name.
I don't know. Magic's magic, man. I don't do anything with magic.
Does he truly seem like he doesn't know what the magic is, or is this just kind of an expansion of the not speaking to all of the true?
He's obviously not giving you all the information he has, but he's obviously not willing to give this information.
Look, man, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I done seen what she can do to a snake. You might want to just tell her what's happening.
I'm gonna be honest with both of you. I'm gonna go back to bed. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. And he closes the door again.
Weatherwax, I'm with you. I don't like this guy.
I kind of start heading back up towards the stairs.
Okay.
And I say, I don't know what it is. There's something he knows that he's not saying. And the air tastes weird. And it's too quiet.
You can
I
taste
can't
air.
figure it out. And it's driving me nuts. I taste magic in the air.
Huh?
And it's the same everywhere. If I stick my head outside the door, do I taste any of the residual magic, or is it like a hard stop at the door frame?
Hard stop.
And is this in the same spot it was in the last time we stayed here?
The same shops across the street.
Okay.
So do we notice anything different? Besides the air?
When he opened the door, did the air taste a little bit purplier when
Nope.
he opened the door behind the bar? No. If I go outside of the inn, is there a back door anywhere? Or is that the only entrance?
So you're going to step outside.
I am going to... I mean, like, I put my face outside to smell the air.
Yes, you did. So you're going to step outside, is what you said.
I'm gonna... Yeah.
Okay.
Weatherwax, do you want me to come with you? Do you need help? You got this?
I don't. I mean, I'm just kind of like I think I kind of do a lap in the room and I'm talking out loud to you, and then I kind of just have that moment and I open the door and I smell. And so like you're there for all of this, so I would assume you're present.
I'm going with her.
Okay, you both step outside. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm going with her.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't close the door, but I do. Yeah, I step outside. With the intention of finding a back door.
Very well. You walk all around, and you do indeed find a back door.
Does it smell purple?
I mean, the air out. You're still getting arcane, like slightly more background arcane from this building in front of you.
Does the back door?
Is it
Is
locked?
the back?
One more time.
Is it locked?
Do you attempt to open it?
Yes.
It is indeed locked.
Can I unlock it?
You certainly can if you roll a
Thievery.
thievery. That's the one.
Should I go for it, Leatherwax? You want me to get this door open?
I mean, he can't kick us out. We're already outside.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Onos, pulling out your thieves' tools, you quickly pick this lock. It's actually not a crazy lock. Do you open the door? Do you peek in the door? What do you do?
Leatherwax, you're the air taster. You go first. I'll be right behind you.
Yeah, I'm gonna very gently try and.
Give me a stealth check.
Yeah. Okay. I got that. E? That's horrifyingly close for such a difference in bonus.
That's terrifying.
Weatherwax.
Yeah.
You crack the door and notice the kobold sleeping in his bed.
Okay. Does it smell purple? Like really purple?
No,
Same
it
purple?
smells the same.
I'm going insane. Ah! Can
No,
I think.
Weatherwax, you got any ideas?
I'm gonna gently close the door and I'm gonna just sit down on the ground and I'm going to close my eyes and I'm gonna think deity thoughts.
I just
Okay.
look at her sideways.
I pull out my hourglass and I'm just like trying
Oh, you
to
pull it out in front of
get a
Onos.
vibe. Yeah, I'm so yes. And I think
Onos. Weatherwax produces from her breast pocket a hourglass, about a foot or about half a foot or so. You notice the sand in the hourglass is suspended. Weatherwax. You notice as you pull this out, the energy in the air around you thrums, almost like somebody plucking a harp string.
At this point, I'm just looking at her crazy.
does it feel like it's reacting to the just residual magic?
Yes.
Or is this kind of okay?
Onos, you do notice that this hourglass, though not glowing in any way, the sand in it looks very similar to the magics that Weatherwax casts.
She look okay. I'm not gonna say nothing about it. She looks very concentrated. I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Am I familiar with the thrum? Does the thrum seem like it wants to go back inside? And this
No, but it seems like the thrum of the magic, as you pulled this device out, almost seemed harmonic. It's very similar in some way, shape, or form.
Okay. Did anything about the inn feel out of time? Like it didn't belong here? I asked Onus that. Did anything in there seem too old or too new to you?
I was drunk. The only thing I noticed is how weird the guy was. Looking at it now, I still got nothing.
Now that I'm sober, yeah, I got nothing. Thinking back, everything looks normal. Maybe not as traveled as it would be, as one would expect an inn in the middle of town. Not as frequented.
So I have a suspicion.
Shoot.
What if he knows about the Balazar encounter?
I don't think that is it.
What if it is?
I-
No, you're right. There's no way. I don't know. I'm just speculating. He's weird.
Yeah, he's a different kind of weird. It's nighttime. There's no one out on the street, is there?
Very occasionally you'll catch sound or movement. Not many people out though. It is a holiday though, so you can hear revelry still happening in various inns across town. It seems like extra torches were set out so people can make their way homes at night. It's not dark as you would expect.
Weatherwax, what are you suspecting? Like, what what is you wanting to find out?
He was acting strange, and there's some kind of magic in the air.
You think it's an item, or do you think it's something he's doing?
I don't know. I don't know. He knows something, but he won't tell him. And I don't know why. How close are we to any, like, could I just, like, pop down to the end of the street and find just a person?
Yeah. You walk out in the street. Onas, do you
Yeah.
follow her?
Yeah.
All right. As you're walking out in the street, you notice a couple of drunken humans are kind of stumbling and they've got their arms around each other. They're singing a bit of a song. Then they stop dead in their tracks. What the fuck is that? I must have had a lot to drink. What the fuck is that? Got skanks all over him. They look at each
Hey.
other. Oh, we don't want any trouble.
Totally fine. Do you know the inn down the street? And I kind of gesture from the direction we came.
Oh, yeah, I've been there once, I think, once or twice.
Do you know what it's called?
He looks to his friend, but he like shrugs. I don't know, the something dream or the skyward dream? No, the landed dream? No, the landlocked dream. Yeah. And they both kind of like nod emphatically to each other and like, yeah, good work, we got there.
Would there be any reason it wouldn't be busy on a holiday, such as today?
They look at each other and just kind of shrug. I don't know. People gone to other taverns or stuff.
Can you follow me really quickly?
They
No trouble,
shrug
I just wanted to
again.
Look at something.
I don't really want to follow you guys
Follow my friend.
into Dark Alley.
Follow my friend.
It's just down the street. You can go. I just want you to look at the building.
Give me a diplomacy.
Oh.
Or Onas, you can also give an intimidation if you're trying to intimidate.
Yeah, sure, I can if you want. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I would think that would go. Oh,
Holy
yeah, okay.
shit! Onas kind of, he himself was still a little bit feeling it. He rights his shoulders, kind of squares them, looks the people dead in the eye. Follow my friend. All right, buddy, we don't want any trouble. Just stay cool. They follow
Okay,
you.
cool. I walk them up to the inn, and I'm just like, does anything? I just want you to look at it. I want to do a couple things. Tell me if anything looks weird. And I'm gonna just kind of give him a second to look at the front of the building. I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna kind of let him look inside. I'm gonna step through the door. I'm gonna step back through the door. Like, I just...
They're both standing there, like arms locked, heads tilted, watching you.
Anything weird?
But besides you?
Yes. Sure. Yeah.
They shrug. Looks like a building. I don't know.
Okay. And can you just... I'll stand back. No funny business. Can you step through the door and back out through the door? Anything weird?
They kind of look at each other, and one buddy
I don't
nudges
have
the
to-
other one, and is like, fine. Like steps over the threshold and steps inside, and steps back out, and walks over to his friend. And they kind of shrug.
Does anything look weird? Time sense? Do they seem like they've aged weird? Like,
No, but they
Wait,
seem very
actually-
weirded out.
I'm gonna stand outside of the building and check the time, and I'm gonna stand inside the building and check the time.
Same
Are the
time.
times different?
It-
God damn it. Ah! Okay, you guys can go. Thanks.
Are
Okay.
they going? I have something to say.
Bye. They both kind of scurry out of there, quick and stumbling. They're out of your shot within about a minute or so.
Weatherlex, do you think they're just like they seem pretty messed up? But you heard them say something about the skyward at first. You think this is typically in the sky? Almost like it has two names, because it's the landlocked, and then he said the skyward.
Did the magic around the cart that we brought taste anything like the air does here?
No.
Okay. I think you might be...
Am I reaching too far on that one?
I don't know that you are.
It could have two names, skyward, landlocked. I'm just saying. Those are some pretty unique names to bring up.
That's very fair. And I think... I don't know.
Pan's brain is
I
broken.
guess I'm
We
gonna
might
go
have to
bed.
move this plot point along, as I
I'm gonna go
believe
sit on my bed and grumpily think and probably
we
not
may have
sleep.
reached the end of your sleuthing.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Weatherwax, I did all the helping I could do. I'm going back to bed.
Thank you.
You guys
I'm
both
gonna-
go to bed.
Yeah.
Weatherwax is not happy about it.
No.
In the morning, everybody gets up feeling rested. Weatherwax less so, as she's very grumpy. You go downstairs. The kobold is not kobold. Kobold is standing behind the bar. He glares at Weatherwax as she comes down. What do you guys want?
I offer him. I was like, man, you're not gonna believe this fucking 35-foot snake we got yesterday. And I offer him some of the crackling.
He takes some of it. Oh, no, it's pretty good.
And then I ask him, I'm expecting a delivery because this should be day 3, right?
It should be.
I just ask him, hey, has any packages showed up? I was supposed to have a package delivered this morning.
Packages here are a little difficult. We'll see if it shows up. I'll let you know.
All right.
Why are packages difficult?
Yeah, well, why should it?
People
It
he
should
looks at
be
you.
day 3.
People get lost in the city all the time.
It's just adding to the mystery.
I asked him about the ebb and flow because last time we were here, there was more cacophony going on, like in the background, more bustle, and I kind of asked him,
What do you mean?
How's business?"
That's as good as it's ever been. As good as it ever will be. That's good.
While they're doing this, I want to head to that shop across the street.
Very well. Onas, you enter the shop across the street. The elf looks up. Oh, it's you again. Hello.
You got anything? You got some arrows? Something not regular arrows, like some special ones?
What kind of arrows?
I'm thinking like elemental or like a grappling arrow, something cool.
He just kind of looks at you. I sell general goods.
Yeah, I was just asking. You might have some.
You're looking for a boyar.
Okay.
Fletcher, even.
Where can I find one?
He shrugs. I don't know.
Is there one in town?
Never had need for them myself.
Fine. Do you have any like oil flask kind of thing?
Just would like a flask of oil? Like lamp oil?
Yeah.
Yes, I have some. It's a copper piece.
Let me get 3 of them.
All right, 3 copper.
All right, I'll hand over that copper.
You now have a flask of oil. 3 flasks, even.
That's all I needed.
Goodbye.
Bye.
All right, you make your way back over to the tavern, where all your friends are sitting around. Assumingly have ordered breakfast.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's just a normal affair of eggs and bacon. Nothing crazy. Doesn't taste great, doesn't taste terrible.
I want to ask the guy if he knows where a Fletcher is around here.
Well, then ask him.
I don't know his name. I got yelled at last time I said goblin.
You could just say, hey, friend.
Hey, friend.
He looks at you. Yeah, what's up?
You know where there's a Fletcher at around here?
Oh, yeah. Best bet would probably be down by the docks. I think Old One Eye runs Fletcher down there.
Can you give me the directions? I don't know my way around here.
He shrugs. It's down by the docks. You can't miss it.
Okay. Hey guys, you guys cool if we stop there later before we leave the town?
Fine with me.
All right. Well, as you all, him and Han, you look over and notice that there's only one job left on the job board. If you'd like to go inspect it.
Yeah, I'll walk up there.
Or
All right. The only job left is the job for
Baking.
space transit. No, the
The bakery.
menders.
The bakery?
yes, the menders. It is for sorry, 1 second here. The town that has disappeared.
I'm sorry, the town that disappeared?
Yep.
I'm tired of all this spooky shit.
Does anything in this description remind me of the taste of the air? And could this be the inn from that missing town?
Depends how bad your synesthesia. The answer is no.
Okay.
How are we gonna find a missing town?
Start where it last was seen? That's usually how missing persons works, right?
Yeah. But a whole town?
So the notice reads that the Menders are looking for someone to look into one of their food suppliers. Seems like they stopped sending the food that they were supposed to send. And they would need someone to look into what happened and where the people are. You're looking for more information on this job. There is a Mender's facility down by the docks that you could go talk to. And it gives you directions on the notice.
Well, let's take this over to Chirp and Franklin and tell them about it.
It's signed at the bottom by one Carla.
Sounds good to me.
I take over the paper to Franklin and Chirp.
Okay.
So,
What you got there, Honest?
This is the last job on the board. We gotta find missing food.
Ooh, is it the baker?
Yeah, something like that.
Yes.
It's food related.
Let's go immediately.
I want to
Well.
pop in the shop across the street really quick.
Chirp, what do you think?
You pop in the shop. Oh my god, it's you. Hello.
Hello, lovely to see you too.
What can I do for you?
I just need some healing potions. And I was also wondering why the inn across the street's been kind of quiet.
My stock is fresh out. The inn across the street?
Yeah.
Which one is that?
I assume your shop has a window?
Oh yeah.
I look out the window. Do I still see the inn?
Yeah.
I point at it. That one.
It looks. There's no inn there.
What do you see there?
The same vacant lot that's always been there.
Mm-hmm.
No!
Okay. I would love if you could just keep looking outside. I will happily pay you for this. Just keep looking outside. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna walk into the lot, and then I'm gonna come back and you tell me what you see. Okay? Does that sound good?
Oh yes, that sounds wonderful.
Lovely. All right. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna walk through the door of the inn, assuming that it's still there, and I'm gonna close the door, and I'm gonna open the door, and I'm gonna walk back out and over it and say,
As you leave the store, he shuts the door and locks it on you.
"Why?
And you see him just walk away from the window.
What? Ah! Does any part of me think he was fucking with me when he said there's no in there?
Probably.
I didn't even have any healing potions. I drink this like candy. Ah!
You do notice some random passerbys, if you'd like to ask them something.
Yeah, sure. Hey, hi.
They stop. Oh, it's a couple of humans. Oh, hello. Thing, person.
Person works great. I gesture over at the space that my companions may or may not be occupying. Do you guys know this inn?
Yeah, I've been there. I think once or twice.
Do you remember what it's called?
It's right there on the sign.
Short, bad eyesight. What's it say?
Landlocked Dream.
That's the same thing.
Are you okay? Do you need help?
No, it's fine. You can do whatever you were doing.
Okay, goodbye. They both kind of just walk away.
I'm gonna go tap on the shopkeeper's window because he was rude to me, and also I don't know if he was lying to me.
He doesn't open back up.
While she's doing that, I'm just mentioning to the our innkeep, like, hey, we've had some dust up with Balazar's, so if
He nods.
just
That can happen. They kind of work on both sides of the law. The worst kept secret.
letting you know, keep an eye out. If any of them come snooping around, And I slide him a couple gold pieces and just have him let me know.
I can do that. He takes it from you.
And I'm gonna toss a couple of silver for an ale, you know. And
Okay.
ask him. So last night you seemed surprised that we returned. Like, you know, like you asked how we heard about you. What was that about? You did not get too many foreign patrons?
Yeah. Patrons come and go here, and it is how it is.
Okay. And I leave to go to the shop across the street.
All right. You walk outside, notice that Weatherwax is tapping on the window. The shopkeeper does not seem to come to the window.
Oh man, are they closed?
To me,
What'd you do?
I just asked him for some healing potions, and I asked him about the inn across the street, and he said, no, that's an empty lot. And I was like, whoa, here we go, validation. And then I went outside, because I was like, maybe you can look and see, and then he just locked the door and walked away from the window like a bitch. And I just kind of
And me being very
harumphed
confused
down on the
about about all of that because I was not part of any of that. I just look at her like, do you need a drink?
I'm gonna go outside too. Why not?
All right, Onas, you go outside.
All right. Well, Weatherx, Oda's found some work. I think we're gonna start heading that way. Would you like to join?
Fine.
Okay. there. Having no idea why she's upset.
Weatherwax, you good?
I don't know if that shopkeep lied to me.
I'm starting to think that chocolate cake didn't sit with you last night.
Let's go find the disappeared tag. I guess.
This will sit well.
Chirp, are you gonna follow them all?
I'm gonna try one last
we're
thing.
making our outing down to the
docks.
docks now.
Okay.
I think as
yeah.
we're walking past, I'm gonna close my eyes and just see if the building's still there. If my eyes are open.
Weatherwax is going fucking nuts.
So,
Because kobolds are super fucking paranoid, I'm kind of I'm gonna be following behind my group, trying to see if other people are following us type deal.
okay. Keeping an eye out. Sounds good. You make your way pretty quickly into the city. You notice that there's actually less people on the road, probably post-holiday hangovers. Make your way down to the dock without too much issue. The dock itself is a very large clearing in the center of town. Seems like it's about roughly 400 feet in radius. A circle, just like a pad for crafts to land. You notice all circling around the pad, there's different shops and buildings. You do see the building with a symbol of the Menders on it, which is like a grassy field. Walking into the building, you notice first the smell of hay and farm animals, as there seems to be a human lady sitting behind a desk writing papers, and you notice that it's actually a very open air building, and you can see there's a few pens for animals in the far back, as well as lots of people milling about, moving crates, taking them out the front door to different airships that are waiting. Most of the airships that these crates are being loaded onto seem to be of the older style, those that are more modeled after sailing ships. However, there is one large one that seems to be in the shape of just a giant cube that has a huge ramp leading down it. The cube itself is about 400 feet high, like tall, People are just filing in and out of this giant cube, carrying boxes and different provisions. The lady looks up as you all walk in. Hi, can I help you? Are you looking for transport?
I'm actually looking for a Fletcher. I was told one would be around here.
I think you're looking for Old One Eyes, like 3 doors down. You guys
Yeah,
have a
that
nice
was-
day. Bye.
Thanks.
She goes back to her work.
Well, let's go head over to One Eye.
All right.
I
Do
would
you-
just soul kick.
You all follow Onas over to Old One Eye?
Yes, and
All right.
and I'm keeping an eye on Weatherwax. Like I'm very, like I think she's just like sick, like she's gonna throw up or something.
You all make it over to there's a shop that has one eye on it. All right, fair enough. That's probably it. You open the door and you notice that it's a very long building, not very wide. And there's actually archery targets set up at the far end of this building. And you see a gnome with a bow that's probably about twice his size. He's holding it sideways as he fires arrows downrange. And notice that he's hitting the center 9 times out of 10.
Wow, you must be a great hunter.
Oh, no, I don't do hunting. And he strings the bow over his shoulder, and he has to put it very diagonally so it doesn't drag on the ground. He looks over at you guys. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm looking for a few things, actually. You got any, elemental arrows or, like, grappling arrows?
Ooh. He looks you up and down. You know what you're asking for here, son. They're not easy to come by. Expensive.
How expensive?
Well, depends. If you're looking for a, let's see, grappling arrow. It's going to run you about 10 gold. As for enchanted arrows, it can get pretty expensive. Anywhere from 15 to 30 gold, depending on how strong you want the enchantment.
Alright, I got a follow-up question for you.
All right.
If I buy... do you sell bows here?
Yeah.
If I buy a bow from you, will you throw me a deal with some arrows?
No.
What if I say please?
That's not how you run a shop, Sonny. I haven't been around this long to get smooth talk by every person that walks in.
What about every other?
What if I trade you a rapier?
You're funny.
Okay, well, I want a new bow. I want something fast, something light.
Fast and light. He looks at you. You looking for something you can hide? Are you looking for something strong? What are you looking to do with this bow?
Something strong. Don't need to hide it. Just something for range.
Or range, you say? You more of a crossbow? You more of a standard bow?
Just like a regular standard bow.
Okay. Let's see. How much gold you looking to spend?
I'll tell you, I want to buy one of those grappling arrows from you. I know that.
Okay.
Give me a few prices for your bows. Something nice.
All right. Let's see.
What if I trade you? I know Fletchers. You know, sometimes they might come in here for a dagger as well. Something that's used to maybe carve hide off. Who knows? Would you make a trade?
Well, the best I can do is this. Pulls out. He walks over to a cabinet, opens it up, and there's a bunch of bows sitting there. He pulls one out, Hands it to you. The bow feels very light, very easy to hold. Why don't you try it out over there?
All right, I'll go shoot the target.
All right. You knock an arrow, pull it back. It's a very easy draw. You loose it, and you notice that the arrow, as it hits the target, slams much harder than you expect, actually shaking the target a little bit.
I like it. I mean, this seems like a really quality bow. How much you wanting for it?
65 gold.
Let me pull out that rune dagger and see if he'll knock the price down and do a trade.
He looks at the dagger. Oh, it's a very nice dagger. I'll take the dagger and 20 gold.
If you can do 15, I'll call it a deal right now.
All right, done.
All right.
All right. You have a bow with a striking rune on it. It deals normal bow damage, but you roll 2 dice.
Okay.
So if it's a D6, I believe it's a 2d6. It's technically a short bow.
Okay. Wanted to get that dagger off my hand anyways. I was gonna get caught with that motherfucker.
Smart.
And what was your name again?
Just call me One Eye. It's on the shop.
Oh.
The in question, how do I put the rune on the bow?
Let me look at
I know
your
you
character
did it for the last one, so.
I think you just click on it and double click it. No, there it is. Let's see. I don't remember how I did it. I'll have to do it again in a minute. I'll have to poke around with it after this. Okay. And, alright. Are you done at Old One Eyes?
I am.
Okie dokie.
Are the Menders sort of like the postal service of this system?
No. That is the, well, the Menders move people and food. The Balazars tend to move goods, like, that are outside.
The Menders are another one of the big families, right?
Yes.
Would they ever have to do deliveries or attempt to do a delivery to our inn?
Maybe. Okay. So, do you go back to the Menders facility that you left?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys walk back in the front door. The lady looks up. The shop was a couple doors down. Like I said, you just walked past it.
That's all sorted. We're ready to talk to you now.
Oh, okay. How can I help you?
We, wanted to help with this job. And I pointed at Onus, because he always has the papers.
Yeah, this job right here about the missing town, the food.
She takes it from me. Oh, yes. Terrible situation. They actually supply a good amount of our food that we send out to different colonies. And they just stopped sending food in. So we sent a couple people out there, and they came back and said they couldn't find anything. But we need someone to go do like a real deep dive and look around and see what they can see.
You can absolutely count on us. We do not take food waste lightly.
She takes a look at you. I can tell.
And, sort of related question. Do you ever have to do deliveries to the landlocked dreamer?
The what?
It's an inn in town.
Oh, there's many inns in town. I don't usually deal with those deliveries, so I'm not sure.
Do you know who does?
Not offhand. I'm sorry.
I've totally lost interest in this conversation. Bonus can take over. I'm gonna go sulk again.
She looks at you. Will you be requiring transport?
You know, that sounds wonderful. Is it free?
Yeah, of course. She shuffles a couple papers around. Yeah, we've got a small group going out in about an hour. They're heading that way. They'll be able to get you most of the way there if you want to leave with them.
I'm gonna look at Franklin and Chirp, and I think Weatherwax wandered off in anger or whatever, right?
I'm just pouting in the back.
Y'all want to go with them? Don't everybody speak at once.
Yeah, no, yes.
All right, we'll go with you guys.
Okay. We'll be outside of the building here in about 2 hours.
Perfect.
Okay.
All
See you
right,
then.
we got 2 hours to kill. Is there anything interesting around?
There's a lot of really neat ships that are flying around of different shapes and varieties. Stare
no,
at them.
I take that back. You said that these people transfer food. Do I see any interesting crates of rare or foreign food stuffs?
Yeah, you see some crates marked with like food symbols.
I investigate them.
All right, as you walk over, she goes, "Oh, don't touch those, please. There's for our clients."
Well, I was just inspecting the quality of your food.
Please don't. That's not for you.
Oh. Okay.
Do you know anywhere we could look at some of the more interesting food items that you transport for purchase? That we could get to and from in 2 hours?
She kind of. We just mostly transport like meats and vegetables and stuff for people to eat. Not quite if you're looking for like luxury goods, you're looking for the Balazars.
No. I tried, and I kind of give Franklin a little pat.
I look at Weatherwax. Are you feeling better? You looked a little sickly earlier.
I'm good. Good.
Insight check.
She's not good.
Physically
No
totally
insight
fine.
check required.
Emotionally
No insight for that
distraught.
one. She's
Emotionally
been a wreck
so
today.
distraught.
You guys kind of just mill about for a little bit here. Not enough time to really go anywhere or do anything. So after a while, you notice that a few people kind of group up outside of the Menders. And they each have these devices, like very small boards with runes carved into them. And they look you guys over. One of the taller gentlemen steps up to you, Onas. You the guys coming with us?
We are.
All right. Here you go. And he hands you one of the boards. He hands you each one of the boards.
We go like surfing?
You guys used these before?
I don't even know what this is, man.
Oh, you should say the activation phrase. Kick. And the board starts to float in your hand. You get that thrum of energy through your chest, like as the runes kick on. Then you just stand on it, and it's really easy. He puts his down, he goes kick, and he begins to float up. To move up, you kind of lean back a little bit. He starts floating up, lean down, and don't fall off. It hurts. All right, y'all ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right. You all get on your boards and activate them. And you gently float into the air.
Huh?
And he says, all right, see if you can keep up. And he starts moving forward. I think that's where we're going to call it. As I'm sure this is going to spiral into the whole thing.
The mystery remains unsolved.
The mystery does remain unsolved.
Is there? I'm not convinced there's a mystery.
I think
We'll
Weatherwax
give you
might
this
be
information for free. There is something
signs
going
point
on.
to nothing's wrong.
There's something going. I feel like fucking Charlie with the like Pepe Sylvia, but I swear,
tripping. Fucking Ghostbusters right now.
no. There's something happening. I can't wait to scream vindication.
Prove it.
If you could figure it out.
Donna! Ah! He's got a little dragonkin staring at the stars on his little sign. I want to go help this town. I want to go stake out the inn. Eventually he has to leave, right?
You'd think.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good session, everyone. Let's see. Weatherwax, for your descent into madness. You get a hero point. Onas, for your help with her descent into madness. You get a hero point.
One might say.
When you guys put that guy gave us the skyboards, like you've never seen Chirp become as elated as he like freedom, like literally he's doing twirls and swirls and flipping.
No, he's not yet. We're gonna find that out
no.
next time.
I was
no.
waiting for the acrobatics.
He's a sky rider. Like he's literally.
We're gonna find out
that's
next
my
time
background.
what the dice say.
It's the background, baby.
The background's might be the actual ground into your face, which will be great.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah,
It'd be
I
the
literally
ground
have.
back if it was background.
I literally have cat fall 3 feet anyway, so I treat every fall as 10 feet shorter. And since I'm
So
an
he just
expert in
bounces off the
Oh,
ground a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
he's
that
a,
time to mention that Franklin's afraid of heights.
Oh, this is
Oh,
a
no.
great time to mention it.
Oh no.
So yeah, good work, everybody. Great RP. I'm
Level 2.
well, here's the thing.
Aww.
I am gonna give you 100 XP because I feel bad. You can't have level 2. I was gonna give it to you once you figured out the mystery of the tavern. But you did not, in fact, figure out the mystery of the tavern, and thus it will remain a mystery.
Does Pathfinder work differently? So is it always 1,000 experience to go to each level?
I believe so.
Okay.
So then I make it say 2, and then I make this other number 0.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just 0,000.
All right. Okay.
I will have questions when I go into my level 2.
Yeah.
The background thingy I asked you about,
Yes.
still good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Everybody gets a free secondary class, essentially. Because it's
any
going to be
archetype.
interesting to see what kind of weird stuff's going to happen. But,
Sorry, what?
for the sake of not...
Free
yeah.
archetype.
Free archetype.
Don't know what that means, but I'm gonna dual class into something that can heal.
Well-
So you get a feat option. You don't have to use the feat to get the archetype. You get an archetype and also a feat still. You
Yes.
don't lose the feat
I'll explain it
section.
off stream so we're not keeping everyone. Thanks everybody for hanging out today. Kick, Chirp, Pan, Franklin. I don't know why I used half. Whatever. Thanks
You'll
everybody.
never know who's who.
You guys did great. Demi, thanks for hanging out. Duvin stopped in and actually
I saw
did a
that.
name an NPC. That's where Dwayne the Rock Golem came from. So
Brilliant.
Jakob, thanks for stopping by. So everybody, thanks. We'll be back with more D&D in 2 weeks. Here at all times. Until then, everybody have a great one. Tomorrow, what is tomorrow? Thursday. I'm probably playing Skyrim. I don't know if Kick streams tomorrow. If you do, what are you playing?
I can't go 2 weeks without knowing
He's
what the mystery is.
he's gone. He's been gone.
I'll die.
Okay. This is gonna be so great because I'm gonna tease you about it the whole time. All right, everybody, thanks. Good night.
Later.